General Hawk, should I be worried I'm walking into an ambush?
I wouldn't have to resort to these tactics, Senator Friedman, if your secretary could find a hole in your schedule so we could discuss this in your D.C. office.
Jillian's just doing what I ask her to do.
What, give me the brush off?
To not put me in a meeting where I have to disappoint an old friend. You know, Hawk, this meeting really should have been through official channels.
It was hoped that an unofficial meeting between old friends might accomplish more.
Officially or unofficially? I can't do it, Clay. I can't get them to restore funding for the Joes.
This country still needs us.
You don't have to justify yourself to me. Everyone on the Hill honors the service that you and the Joes have given this country. But as far as funding, well, hell, Hawk, you only have yourself to blame.
Excuse me?
It's been 2 years since Cobra's botched attack on the Panama Canal. The Joes broke their back. They're done.
We drove them underground, Senator. We didn't break their back. Cobra's still in the weeds, waiting to strike.
All right, dig me one of those big snakes out of the weeds with some hard intel about their plans, and then I can twist a few arms. Look, General, the Joes are a huge asset. Nobody denies that. That's why they're being parceled out to the rest of the services. Their training, their experience, they make the whole military better.
I need my team intact, well supplied, and ready for when Cobra rears its head again.
I can slow down the transfers, and I can partially fund the Joes through the discretionary fund. But that's the best I can do until you get me some hard evidence that Cobra's still a threat.
Thank you, sir.
I don't suppose there's any point in offering you a Joint Chief's job again.
As long as the Joes exist, I'm either their commander or in the ground at Arlington.
Isn't that thing hot?
The Joes can handle the heat. We just don't like being left out in the cold. Put me on a secure line.
Meeting's breaking up. Should just be the core group left inside. Man, Roadblock, this brisket is delicious.
Well, thank you, Beachhead. Just on getting on my seats, my wife would kill me.
You know, every time I eat something you make, it ruins everyone else's version of it for me. Like that jambalaya that you made for Gung Ho's going away party. There was something in there that made my taste buds sound off.
You know, I'm gonna miss Gung Ho.
Yeah, but being a drill instructor at Quantico's a good fit for him.
Bossing around those Marine officer candidates? Yeah, he's gonna love that.
He's gonna miss his Joe's uniform, though.
Remember that Marine Corps tattoo he had on his chest? He hated to cover it up.
Oh, he looked like one of the village people.
You did not say that to his face.
Oh, hell no.
You know, it's getting harder and harder going to these going away parties.
Yeah, it's a big barrel of suck.
Anything else going on in there?
No, we positioned the bug in the wrong spot. All I can hear over the radio is Shipwreck's heavy breathing. I can't even tell that Billy Ray Jimbog was talking, let alone what he's saying.
I want everybody sharp. When they get here, I want everybody on their toes. I mean, if we impress those Cobra guys, they may ask us to join. Cobra's the big show. People won't be looking down their noses at us anymore. We'll be somebodies. So I want everybody looking professional.
Something about toes and noses? Why are we wasting our time with these dirtballs, Roadblock? And for that matter, why is Cobra involved with them?
I don't know why Cobra's involved either, but as far as that evil Hee-Haw squad in there, making sure they don't get their hands on some RPGs so they take pop shots at traffic helicopters, or worse, blow up a school. I definitely think it's worth our time.
I just wish I could figure out Cobra's angle.
Who knows? Maybe it's just a bunch of defectors trying to make a buck off the surplus Cobra ordinance. Like Duke said at the briefing this morning, we let the deal go down, we go in there and bag and tag Jethro and his boys. We let headquarters track the money that Shipwreck tagged, and either it's gonna confirm that they're doing it on their own, or it's gonna confirm that it's a Cobra operation. And if it is a real Cobra operation, then we have something to take to the general.
I think they're here.
Which one of you gentlemen is Mr. Campbell?
That'd be me. But you can call me Kermit, as long as you don't make any frog jokes. Or, soup jokes for that matter, since my last name's Campbell. What should I call you?
Excuse me?
What's your nickname?
My nickname?
Yeah, you know, like Serpentinator or Venom Master or Firefly. Hey, do you get to pick your own nicknames or do they assign them to you?
Let's just proceed with the business at hand, shall we, Mr. Campbell?
Sure, but can I ask you another question?
What is it?
Why haven't you got any snake stuff on your clothing?
Excuse me?
Whenever I saw you guys on the news, you were always sporting snake insignias and stuff.
We decided to keep this meeting low-key. Shall we proceed, Mr. Campbell?
Sure, I was just hoping to get a souvenir jacket is all. Hey, them's my RPGs?
Yes, them's your RPGs. Now, if you would be so kind as to produce payment for said RPGs.
You talk fancy, like those guys on public television. Hey, you want to grab that? Look where I'm pointing. Here's your said payment.
Oh, how quaint. You put the money in a sack. I'm surprised you didn't mark a $sign on it.
Okay, hey, let's open up them crates so I can see my fancy bottle rockets.
In a moment, Mr. Campbell. First, we have a little business to attend to.
What would that be?
You have a mole, Mr. Campbell. No, not on your face. A spy. You have a spy in your group.
Apple cart. Apple cart? That wasn't one of the code words Duke gave us during the briefing.
I think Shipwreck was asleep during the briefing this morning.
What?
Dude sleeps with his eyes open. It's creepy.
Shouldn't we be keeping an eye out? I mean, what if they ambush us?
These doofuses can't even spell ambush, let alone plan one.
Ah!
Which one? Which one's the egg-sucking weasel?
A recent addition to your group. Someone who is sincerely wishing he were somewhere else right now. Isn't that right, Detective Bell?
Oh, I knew your teeth was too good.
Kill him and let us conclude our business transaction.
What the hell did you do that for?
We should be the ones to kill him.
That's what I was about to do. Didn't you see me put my gun to his head?
Yeah, but you were doing it in his direction. We should take him back to the clubhouse, find out what he knows, and then kill him.
I ain't got time for that tonight. Crystal's got a scrapbooking class at the library, and I gotta watch the boys. Clem, Skeeter, pick him up and hold him straight.
I know you. You seem familiar.
I got one of those faces.
You seem very familiar. I know you. You're...
Yo, Joe!
Is he talking about Operation Apple Cart?
That one was a mess. A lot of Joes almost died in that one.
Get him!
All right, Boogeyman, turn around and put your hands on your head.
That's Snake Eyes.
Yeah? So?
Cobra Commander has a standing $3 million reward for him. Alive, so he can torture him personally.
$3 million, huh? Who's got the cuffs? Let's get him on.
Anytime you boys want to join the fun would be fine by me! Get some! Get some!
What the hell are you?
Man, come on!
Nice of you gentlemen to drop by. I hope I didn't take you away from anything important.
Apple cart was not one of the code words given to us during the briefing.
Well, Duke needs to pep up those early morning meetings.
Told you he was asleep.
I did catch, however, that the mission objective was gathering intel. Now, I realize the plan to follow these Cobra pukes back to their nest was blown, but we could have pumped the lead Snake for info until you shot him in the head!
Hey! Roadblock shot him too.
I shot him in the hand.
You did not shoot him in the hand.
I shot him in the hand, forcing him to drop his weapon. A split second before you shot him in the head.
Hey, Snake. Check the lead Cobra and see if he has a hole in his gun hand. Oh. Well, excuse me for not risking a trick shot when a Joe's life's on the line.
It's only a risk if you think you're gonna miss.
See? He's still alive. I only grazed his head. Happy? So, what happened here? Where'd this go south?
We had an undercover guest star.
FBI?
Nope. Local law enforcement, I think.
Are you kidding me? We have to compete with the locals now.
Be nice.
All right. Check the Cobras for any identifying papers or insignias. There's no need alarming the citizens if it's just a splinter group, and then we'll wake our hero and let him make his juicy bust.
Replay transmission. Lima, Echo, Bravo, 9-1.
Report, Scarlet. Whoa, soldier, you're out of uniform.
For the Contessa Gabriella Masucci, this is the standard uniform. Mario has very, specific preferences. I've got the files and I'm sending an encrypted copy to you now.
Do I need to send you a cleanup crew?
No, he's just sleeping off a special cocktail that I prepared for him. He'll wake up a little fuzzy, but pretty sure he had a good time. Should I make a present of him to Interpol?
No, he can still feed us valuable intel. Bug his phone and computer and plant a tracer on him.
Already got the phone and computer covered. I'll tag him and be on my way. Sorry to be so clingy, lover boy, but I like to know where you are at all times. Ciao. Scarlet out.
Send a recall to all current and active Joes in the field and on leave. Alpha priority, return to base.
Alpha 1 priority recall. All Joes are being called back to base.
A real mission? I hope so. Wake up the hero and let's go. Snake, you... Snake? Snake!
He never makes a sound and never sticks around.
Bet he's halfway back to base already.
Wake him up and let's go.
Sorry the operation went south, Skipper.
You stopped Cobra weaponry from getting into the hands of domestic terrorists, and the entire team made it back safe. I'm putting that in the win column.
I know I shouldn't be surprised when you show up out of the blue and save the day, but thanks, man.
What do you have in line for us next, sir?
Scarlet sent me intel she gleaned from Mario Patelli, international weapons smuggler and basic scumbag.
Now why don't I ever get the posh undercover missions?
I doubt they'll find an evening gown in your size.
Through Scarlet, we learned Patelli somehow managed to get his hands on a tactical nuclear warhead.
Somehow managed?
We suspect this is linked to unconfirmed reports of a missile silo raid by an unidentified force 50 miles north of Sarts in the Republic of Mordovia. Manifests sent by Scarlet indicate the warhead and a stockpile of sarin gas was delivered to one of two possible Cobra locations. The first is the Mayan Palace of Serpents in Guatemala.
Didn't we clean Cobra out of there about 5 years ago?
Affirmative. Flint and Stalker will be leading the Joe's team to clear it back out again. The second location is a temple in Nam Shabarwa in the Himalayas.
That's new.
Frostbite and Snow Job will be leading the Joe's team there.
Which team will we be assigned to, Duke?
I'll vote Heat versus Cold.
You gentlemen will not be part of either team. I will be leading you on a mission to a third location. An abandoned factory on the shore of Lake Winnebago.
Wisconsin?
So we drew the exotic locale?
Cheesehead Cobras. Now I've heard of everything.
Our secondary mission objective will be the capture of a high-ranking Cobra officer. Our primary mission, the rescue of a suspected prisoner at this location.
Begging your pardon, sir. This seems like a mission I could easily lead the team on. Shouldn't you be in charge of one of the other teams? The stakes seem a little bit higher on those missions.
I have every confidence in the leadership of the other teams. They'll have the bulk of the equipment and the remaining Joes at their disposal. With our limited resources, our mission will require us to make adjustments on the fly. I also have a personal stake in this mission. Because of Cobra crosstalk intercepted by dial tone, we suspect the prisoner is Scarlet. I sent her to investigate a lead we had on Major Blood after she completed the Patelli assignment. And 3 days ago, we stopped receiving her reports. I sent her in. I'm gonna bring her back out. Understood?
Yo, Joe.
Gear up, gentlemen. Wheels up in 1 hour.
Transportation sorted out. You guys ready to go? Where's Roadblock? Chuckles?
Staff Sergeant?
Roadblock's in the shower. Can't you hear him singing?
My girl, my girl, my girl, talking about my girl.
He's in a Motown mood.
And let me tell you, he's not taking requests. I wanted to hear hip to be square, but he grunted at me. So I guess he's not a huge Huey Lewis in the News fan, huh?
I don't understand how that Cobra lieutenant spotted me.
Because darkening your beard or shade was such a brilliant disguise.
Well, that looks like Shipwreck, but it can't be. His beard's not that dark. Going undercover as Kenny Loggins again, huh?
Oh, you guys are a laugh riot.
Fess up, Shipwreck. You spotted a couple gray hairs and you ran out to grab a box by Manon.
And the hits just keep coming.
Did you consider shaving the beard, or did the girlfriend not approve?
What are you talking about?
Raw? Shipwreck want kisses, Raw?
Very funny. You guys don't give Spirit a hard time about his eagle.
That's because Spirit doesn't have a glamour shot of his eagle in his locker.
Well, Polly gives me something I can't get hanging around you guys.
What's that? Crackers?
Intelligent conversation.
Oh.
Well, gentlemen, I'd love to stick around and talk about the merits of parrot pillow talk all day, but I gotta report the snow job.
You're on the Himalayan mission.
Well, we can't all go to exotic Wisconsin.
The Himalayas get pretty cold, you know.
Yeah. What's your point?
My girl, my girl, my girl, talking about my girl, my girl.
Whoa! Snake! We'll get her back.
They're not gonna kill her. If anything, they'll use her as a bargaining chip in case their plan falls through.
Duke didn't know for sure that she was the prisoner. We'll probably storm in and mess up her plan.
She'll read us the riot act. She's got more lives than a cat. She's got more lives than you, man.
He could take down that Cobra base all by himself, but he can't even bring himself to tell Scarlet how he feels about her.
Yeah, I'd hate to be a cheesehead Cobra right now. Am I right? What?
I have you now, Duke. Gonna die!
Major Blood, sir.
You fool! I'm in the middle of a strategy meeting! I've given strict orders never to be disturbed when I'm in the middle of a high-level strategy meeting!
Strategy meeting, sir?
It was a conference call. It was a very high-level, important conference call between Cobra Commander Destro and the Baroness.
She's here, sir.
What? Who's here?
The Baroness.
The Baroness is in Wisconsin?
She's on the base, which is in Wisconsin.
You fool! Why was I not informed upon her approach?
You were in your daily strategy...
Never mind that. Where is she now?
On the base, which is in Wisconsin.
Where specifically on the base is she now?
She and her entourage are making their way up from the submarine bay right now, sir.
A submarine? Why wasn't I informed that we have a submarine bay?
I don't know, sir. Do you have a submarine?
Well, no. But now that I know that we have a submarine bay, I will get a submarine!
Yes, sir.
What were we talking about?
The Baroness.
Ah, yes. The Baroness. Old girl just couldn't keep away from me, could she? Let's see, how do I look? Don't think I have time to change into my dress uniform. Do I have anything in my teeth?
No more than usual, sir.
Get out of my way!
Landing. Okay. On the nose, 3 miles, 6 oil.
Anything wrong, Flint?
I knew you'd be worried, Duke. Figured to give you one more chance to repent son. Then you can focus on your mission.
So my secret that I'm a motherhead is out, huh?
Your words, not mine.
mission update.
We have solid intel. We have the right personnel in place, and we're well supplied. We got nothing to worry about.
Worry is part of the job, Flint. You know that as well as I do. Good luck. Good hunting, Chief.
You as well. Bring our girl home.
Baroness! 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 Ah! 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 Ah!
You should know better than to sneak up on Storm Shadow, Major.
Oh, how foolish of me.
Report, Major.
My plans to fund low-level terrorist groups as a way to keep the Joes defended from our plans is working flawlessly.
Flawlessly? What would you call the prisoner, then?
A coincidence. She was obviously on another mission and just stumbled across our operations here.
Oh, she just happened to be in Wisconsin and she accidentally found your base.
A threat to the national cheese supply, perhaps? Her other mission had absolutely nothing to do with this base.
Oh, and she told you that.
Well, not in words, actually. But don't worry. I have plans on making her talk.
Well, those ways will have to change, because I am taking custody of this prisoner.
Baroness, I protest! I caught that prisoner. She's my responsibility. I do not recognize your authority to take her away from me.
My authority in this matter comes directly from Destro and Cobra Commander himself.
But... I want to hear that from them.
Well, fine. Cobra Commander is currently orchestrating a nuclear attack on Washington, D.C., and Destro is currently in the final stages of releasing a large quantity of sarin gas over Beijing. So I'm sure they'd love to drop everything to listen to you whine.
But...
Until I hear other orders, I'm continuing transferring the prisoner to me. Storm Shadow, check the security here and upgrade any places necessary.
The security of this base is fine. The capture of that scumbag Joe proves it.
Catching one Joe is one thing, an all-out Joe attack is quite another.
The Joes are coming here?
You doubt that they will launch a rescue mission? For your sake, I just hope that I finish my business here before they do. Now, have one of your men take Storm Shadow to the security center, and you can take Dr. Mindbender and myself to the prisoner.
Show him. Right this way, Baroness.
Continue along the tree line, just under Cobra radar, and do a low-level drop here. Far enough away from the Cobra base to insert undetected. We'll approach underneath the water surface to this beach here near the bridge. We'll transition to ground gear and make our way along the north tree line to the base. We observe and ascertain their strength. If there are more snakes than we thought, we radio General Hawk, and he sends regular forces to back us up. If so, we hunker down and wait to lead them in. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Laser rifles to the lowest setting. The General needs prisoners, not a high body count. Check your tanks and gear up.
I put a do not disturb sign on the door. I don't need turn down service. But since you're here, I could use a mint on my pillow.
Why, Miss Scarlet, you do look a fright.
Baroness, I thought I smelled cheap perfume. I thought perhaps maybe Major Blood was exploring his feminine side.
Why, you insolent wench!
Stay your hand, Major! You touch my prisoner again and I will feed you to the alligators.
Please, Mommy, Daddy, don't fight. You can share custody. I can see you on alternating weekends.
Actually, Baroness, I don't think Wisconsin has alligators.
What do they have then?
Bears?
Fine. I will feed you to the bears then.
Where is the outlet in this room?
There are no outlets in this room.
Sounds like a code violation to me. If you let me go, I won't tell.
How do you apply shock torture then?
We use stock rods.
Ugh.
Really big, cool, sci-fi looking stock prods.
Someone's overcompensating.
Ugh, I should have enough battery life.
All right, Major, now go run along. The adults have work to do.
But I want to stay and
go and run the halls and pretend to be significant.
No.
All right, Cobra base is 2 clicks southeast. We move in, gauge the strength, and if we need to, we call in the cavalry. Beachhead, shipwreck. Zip tie and gag the troopers and pull them into the bushes. Roadblock. Work your way up the beach. Make sure there's no more snakes around. Snake Eyes, you'll take point. Where's Snake Eyes?
Jumped out in the water ahead of me.
I don't think he's on board for this sit and wait for the cavalry thing.
He was pretty upset about Scarlet.
Guess we're gonna have to do that whole make adjustments on the fly thing you talked about, Skipper.
Damn it. Roadblock, make your way up the beach. Beachhead, shipwreck, take care of the troopers. Then we'll pick up his trail.
Yes, sir.
Go!
So, do we do each other's hair now?
Oh, sorry, Doctor. You don't get to play.
Oh, Scarlet, your wit is such a delight. It'll be such an asset when you join our team.
When you say, join our team?
The Cobra team, my dear.
That outfit must be a little too tight. It's cut off the blood flow to your brain. There's no way you're gonna be able to brainwash me into joining Cobra.
If we were speaking of traditional techniques, you would probably be correct. Your Joe's training would protect you. However, I will be applying a much more subtle technique. First, something to calm you down and make you more pliable. Then we apply the sensors. And now we can begin.
This place is huge! How is it that Cobra can build these bases and nobody notices?
People in Wisconsin mind their own business?
I bet Cobra's drugging the cheese. Come on, that was funny.
A base that size must have at least a battalion.
Oh, a battalion's about 800 guys divided by 5 Joes.
I've already contacted the general. He's sending the cavalry.
I assume we're not just gonna wait here and roast marshmallows until they arrive.
No, after Roadblock gets back from recon, we hunt down our silent commando. Make sure we don't end up with a dead hero.
Dead heroes are a real headache, aren't they, Skipper? A lot of paperwork.
If he gets a posthumous medal, it's in triplicate.
Roadblock.
3 clicks. Cobra patrol.
Shipwreck, you link up with Roadblock. Beachhead, you're with me.
How much longer is this going to take, Doctor?
Patience, Baroness. I have just completed scrolling through her short-term memories in the hippocampus and have progressed to her long-term memories in the frontal lobes.
Are we able to access any military secrets from her memory?
Unfortunately, no. Her training has taught her to mask for any sensitive military memory from probing. She has a very disciplined mind, she would die before we could extract any of those secrets.
Then what is the purpose of all of this?
Her personal memories, however, are not secure. I am selecting memories of trusted female friends and family and replacing them with images of you. When I have replaced enough memories, she will have a base of trust for you, and we can move to phase 2.
And phase 2 would be?
Her mind will be in a fugue state, fighting these memory conversions. Your calm and reassuring voice, a voice she now trusts, will soothe her and convince her to accept these new memories. And then your voice will reprogram her to accept her new role with Cobra.
And I will have a pretty new toy to play with.
Are we exposed?
Don't think so, Skipper. Looks like Snake hacked the security feed. It appears he recorded about 5 minutes of footage and he's been playing it on a loop.
Ha! That old chestnut.
Looks like he tipped the camera up so it recorded the forest approach instead of the door. If they'd seen him taking out these troopers, we'd be hearing intruder alarms right now.
All right, inside. Move out.
The Major's peeved about something. He's gone around the base about 6 laps.
What was that?
It's Major Blood, sir. He's gone around the base about 6 times. Well, I feel bad for these guys. The Major yells at him every time he comes through the hallway.
Put that on the monitor. Sound the alarm. We've been breached. I said sound the alarm.
We've been made. Move out on the double.
Relax, Scarlet. Let go of the tension your resistance is causing you. Just listen to my voice and relax.
Huh? Ah!
She's transitioning into an agitated state. It's useless to try further while the intruder alarm is going off.
Cursed Joes! Doctor, pack a bit of equipment. We'll finish programming her on the submarine. Baroness? Oh, yes, Scarlet, my dear friend. We are going on a fun submarine ride. Get them!
Snake? Snake eyes! No time for love, Dr. Jones. I've got a score to settle. Now if I can only scrounge up a weapon. Oh, well, aren't you sweet? I feel bad I didn't get you anything.
Jones. Looks like we found the party. Trying to figure out what to make for your transfer party. You're such a b-ball, you probably want spaghetti, huh?
9 o'clock? My grandma's spaghetti's my favorite. Can't have you making it my second favorite. Wouldn't say no to teriyaki steak, though.
Got a plan, Skipper?
Working on it, Sailor.
You seen the way into this standoff?
Nope, but I figure any second now, Duke's gonna yell cover me. And we're gonna lay down fire, like our hair's on fire. Then he's gonna make a mad dash for one of their positions, probably getting himself killed.
Cover me!
Not enough yet, Duke! I have you in a crossfire position, Major! Give up now and we'll go easy on you! Never! Die, Jones!
Nice trick, Snake. Thanks.
Leaving so soon?
You want me to stay? Okay. Find me after.
A pretty face is your weakness, brother? How ordinary. You're such a disappointment, brother. If you had joined me, we could have changed Cobra from within. Made it a force to destroy the chaos and create the world of order and discipline. Together, we could have given this world an era of peace and prosperity. But you were naive and became a tool of wicked idealists who lacked the will to make significant change. So now all that is left for you and I is to finally settle things between us. Don't you think, brother?
there you are, Scarlet. I was just coming back to collect you, and here you are racing to rejoin me without the dark, quiet one. You four, stand guard. I will handle this myself. Don't worry, Scarlet. I'm just going to bend you, not break you.
All right. What is happening?
Oh, can't bear to hurt an old friend. Pretty pets still want to play. I see your self-preservation instincts are still intact.
No. No.
Thanks for the cardio.
Finally warmed up.
Haven't even broken a sweat.
Oh, come now, Scarlet. Why don't you just come quietly and you won't get any more bruises on that pretty face of yours?
Sorry, Baroness, but I love a good chick fight.
So be it.
By 6 o'clock.
Shipwreck, are you hit?
Just a little singe, Skipper. Unfortunately, our escape route's cut off.
Wasn't planning on retreating anyway.
Ship made it to 2, but now we're cut off.
We need to hurry up and end this thing.
No, I'm getting low on ammo.
Lord Destro, how was your flight?
How was my flight?
Well, that is,
My flight was a desperate escape in which I barely avoided capture. I crashed my crippled jet onto a Cobra aircraft carrier. Then I was transported by supersonic transport to a Cobra airfield outside of Chicago because Cobra does not have an airfield in Wisconsin that can handle SSTs. Then I was choppered to what has to be the tiniest Cobra base I have ever seen to be greeted by the likes of you. That's how my flight was.
I apologize, Lord Destro.
Why are the intruder alert klaxons going off?
Because we're under attack?
Baroness? The security center, please.
Sorry, my love, but I'm a bit occupied at the moment.
The security center! Now! Take me to the security center.
Sir.
Apologies, my pet. I'm going to have to cut our playtime short.
You're the pet. Racing after your master's voice.
It's that fiery spirit I'm going to love when we have finished your conversion to Cobra.
Never gonna happen. Let's dance.
I'm sorry, I'm going to have to take a rain check. My dance card's full. So sorry, my sweet. I'll see you again soon once the doctor has finished what he started. You'll be my faithful and adoring friend. Das Vidania, darling.
Can't believe I fell for the powder and the compact trick. It's lame, Baroness! But unfortunately effective. Joe's.
Give me an honorable death, brother.
All right, I've finally been able to bypass the hack into the security feed. I haven't had my break yet, so I'll be right back.
But we're under attack.
Yeah, on the other side of the base. Look, if the Snow Ninja shows up, cover for me, would you?
Where do you think you're going, Trooper?
To join the fight, sir?
You're unarmed.
I'm a master of unarmed combat?
Fine, Trooper. Go fight and die for the glory of Cobra.
Sir?
Yes?
Can I also fight and die for the honor of Cobra?
Fine, go. You, stay.
So, Lord Destro, how was your flight?
Destro, my love.
Do not ask me how my flight was.
Well, I was going to say welcome to Wisconsin, but I guess someone's a little cranky.
I'm sorry, my sweet, but you have no idea how my day is going.
Beijing is not covered with sarin gas, I take it.
No.
Oh, I'm sorry, my love. I'll tell you what. Tonight we'll have a movie night, and I'll get out the chrome polish and I'll make you all nice and shiny.
I'd like that.
I can let you two have a
No! Show me where Major Blood is.
The Major's in the yard, with the balance of the base's forces, engaging in a firefight with the G.I. Joe team.
What's the size of the attack force the Major is engaging?
4, sir.
4?
Yes, sir.
That incompetent fool can't handle 4 G.I. Joes?
Apparently not, sir.
Ah, they'll pay for this arrogance! I shall assume command and crush the G.I. Joes myself!
No, my love. This is the Major's mess. Let the fool take the fall for it. Initiate the self-destruct sequence.
Ma'am?
You heard what she said. I like it, my sweet. These G.I. Joes will die in a fiery blast.
And the Major will share their fate.
But ma'am, the Major is base commander.
And I am the command-level Cobra operative that outranks him. Initiate the self-destruct sequence.
Yes, ma'am.
Base self-destruct sequence. Please authenticate user.
Computer, recognize Baroness.
Recognizing Baroness. Please recite destruct authorization code.
Authorization code Omega Venom 003.
Initiating base self-destruct sequence.
And where is Dr. Mindbender?
He appears to be lost in South Corridor 7.
Put the speaker on for that corridor. Dr. Mindbender? Meet me in the submarine bay.
No submarines.
But why not, my love?
Submarines are dead. I have a chrome head. How many times do we have to go over this, darling?
Chrome does not rust.
It does rust. It's just more resistant to rust.
Well, then how do you plan for us to escape?
Let's take the helicopter.
Very well. Change of plan, Doctor. Meet us at the helipad.
Let's go, my sweet.
Excuse me, sir.
Yes, what is it?
I'm tracking on a long-distance radar what appears to be a large force of incoming aircraft. I'm guessing by the speed and formation that it is a mix of attack helicopters and fighter cover. Any escape by air runs the risk of being shot down.
Escape car?
Apparently so.
Final plan, Doctor. Meet us at the carport. All right, my love, let's go. And I'm driving.
You. Stay here and guide the doctor to the carport.
You're on your own, Doctor.
Hey, boys. Fancy meeting you here.
You know, after all we've been through, the least you could do is need to be rescued.
Sorry, Duke. Next time I'll act the proper damsel in distress.
Okay, then.
Full disclosure, I did get a hand from Snake Eyes.
Where is Snake Eyes?
He had a little matter to attend to.
Gotta hand it to you, Scarlet. You sure scared off those Cobra pukes.
You fools! You've activated the base's self-destruct siren!
No, no, no. If that was the base's self-destruct siren, then a sexy female voice with a slight British accent would be giving us a countdown.
Warning, the base will self-destruct in 30 minutes.
Now you're being spooky.
Secure him. He's coming with us. Oh, are you okay?
Sorry, it's been an interesting couple of days. I'm good to go.
Beachhead, you take point. Shipwreck, you're behind him. Roadblock, you and the Major in the middle, and Scarlet and I will pick up the 6.
30 minutes. We can stroll out of here in that time.
Sorry this doesn't live up to your dramatic expectations.
Snake Eyes, we've got Scarlet and we're bugging out. Meet us at Rally Point Bravo. All right, let's move out.
It's Mindbender!
Get him! Ah!
Could be a trap.
Of course it's a trap, beach brain! Welcome to this base's laser corridor of death. It slices, it dices, it'll make you fry!
Stand back. I'll blast the lasers out the wall.
Did I forget to mention the energy dampening field? And that includes radio signals, so no calling for help. Oh, poor Joes. Your mighty laser pulse rifles, now just bunch of useless toys. If only you had brought lowly handgun, a boo-hoo-hoo-hoo-hoo.
Some of us are old school.
Getting your drama fix now, beachhead?
Okay, this is the part where Snake Eye shows up on the other side and deactivates the lasers. Two out of three ain't bad.
I can do it.
What?
I can make it.
You can barely stand. For the last couple days, you've been tortured.
And drugged. But don't look at me. I had nothing to do with it. I used stock prods. Really cool sci-fi looking stock prods.
I can make it, Duke. This isn't my first laser death trap. These are my favorite boots, and I'm not gonna ruin them just to spare your butt and save the day.
Use a leg.
Yeah!
Oh, nuts.
Scarlet!
This base will self-destruct in 10 minutes.
That's getting really annoying. I think the self-destruct timer's running fast.
Skipper, look!
Beachhead,
I got a point.
I'm right behind you.
I got the Major.
And I've got Scarlet in the 6. Move out. Snake.
You're late.
Snake, she'll be fine. Now lead us out of here.
This base will self-destruct in 5 minutes.
There is no way it's been 5 minutes since the last warning.
Move out!
know how much I hate waiting.
Yes, my darling, just be patient.
We said 10 minutes. It's been 10 minutes.
Give him another minute.
Wait! Wait! Wait for me!
About time, Doctor.
Did you encounter any difficulty, Doctor?
Nothing of consequence. I ran into the Joes, but trapped them in my laser death trap. Unfortunately, they captured the Major, and he was caught in the trap as well. Any moment now, they will meet their doom.
Unfortunate about the Major.
Yes, how unfortunate. But what is really unfortunate is we did not finish Scarlet's conversion to a Cobra agent.
Yes, we were well into the second stage of the conversion when we were rudely interrupted.
Any sign of Storm Shadow?
We cannot wait any longer. Storm Shadow is going to have to find his own way. Unlock the trunk, my sweet. Now get in.
What?
We need some alone time, Doctor.
But...
We need some alone time, Doctor.
But...
Get in the trunk, Doctor, before I lose my patience!
Come on, Snake, let's go. We've got to find cover.
You dishonored me, brother. Next time we meet, you'll pay dearly for that.
Cobra, 6 o'clock! 8 o'clock!
$10.
Three.
Clear.
Clear.
Clear. Hey, don't get angry at us because we didn't save you any.
Yeah, if anything, you've been hogging most of the action on this mission.
And that's just rude, dude.
Pardon me, chaps. I hate to interrupt, but in case you've forgotten, my base is about to explode!
The base will self-destruct in 2 minutes.
She skipped 3.
Let's get down. Take cover.
Why the urgency, Duke? We got nearly 2 minutes before...
Oh, I knew I shouldn't have used a discount contractor.
Inbound air cab team to Operation Crimson Archer. Come in, Crimson Archer. Over.
Well, Bill, this is Duke. Over.
Thank goodness you're all right, Duke. Got a little worried when we saw the explosion.
Thanks for the concern. We have team members in need of medical attention, but we made it out okay. Have your team radio the General and tell him we're bringing the Senator a present.
Roger that. Proceed to Extraction Point Delta, and we'll get you home. Over and out.
Operation Crimson Archer?
General Hawk came up with the mission name. I can't imagine how he came up with it.
Tell them we're gonna need plenty of zip ties for these guys.
A lot of Cobra puke's gonna be surrendering.
You should ask how the other missions went, Skipper.
I have full confidence in the other Joe teams. Now let's get out of here. We aren't out of the woods yet.
Did Duke just make a joke? Let's get back to base so we can get that "we just saved the world again" cookout going.
Bet Roadblock's got some of those brats stashed away somewhere, don't you, buddy?
Better. I got dry rub ribeyes.
Oh! It makes almost dying in a laser maze death trap almost worth it.
Activate transmission.
Congratulations on avoiding capture, Cobra Commander.
Skip the fawning, Baroness, and deliver your report.
Although I was originally informed otherwise, Storm Shadow radioed to say that the Joes have escaped the death trap.
Curses! All our glorious planning fouled by Joe's dumb luck.
And Major Blood's incompetence.
Ah, yes, the Major. Did he have the good taste to die in the base's explosion?
No, he's currently a guest of the Joes, and is no doubt trying to buy his freedom by spilling Cobra secrets.
Ah! Tell Destro to send Zartan to either collect the Major or silence him forever!
Tell the gas bag to do it himself. I'm not his lackey.
What was that?
Nothing, Cobra Commander. Oh, and one bright bit of news.
Yes, Baroness.
With Scarlet's survival, there is still a chance that with the slightest nudge, we can complete our conversion to Cobra.
That is most intriguing, Baroness. It would be most amusing for the Joes to see their beloved Scarlet as a Cobra agent.
Yes, indeed, Cobra Commander.
Now return to base, Baroness. We will put all our efforts into activating the orbital weather dominator.
As you command.
Congratulations, Hawk. The committee fell all over themselves trying to be the first one to vote to fully fund the Joes again.
Thank you, sir.
Submit to me a list of those you want to have returned. I'll expedite their transfer back to the Joes.
I want them all back, sir. Send them all home.
Granted. You know, I'm gonna miss you hounding me.
Let me out of here! Let me out, guards! Guards! Oh, this is an outrage. How dare you keep a high-ranking Cobra officer in here with the enlisted men? And you insignificant worm, if you value your life, you will remain silent!
He was insignificant. And that is why I replaced him.
Zartan! But how?
We intercepted the transport, and I replaced the traitor.
What was that?
That would be the dreadnoughts. Only slightly late.
Oh, so you've come to rescue me.
Rescuing you was one of the options Cobra Commander gave me.
What was the other option?
Baroness, the Senator is heading straight for the extraction point. By tonight, I will have him programmed to serve as Cobra's newest sleeper agent.